Oh! Check out my links down below if you would like to hang out and chat on my live streams, which is either on my other YouTube channel or on my Twitch. Also, if you would like to see more content that you haven't seen here, join my Patreon. That link is down below too.
You thinking what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bush, like jump off? Today I'm going to be reacting to actress break character.
In The Big Bang Theory, Season 6's The Love Spell Potential, Howard impresses with spot-on impressions of famous actors. When he uses his Pacino voice to invite the girls to play Dungeons & Dragons, the cast completely breaks character.
You're playing D&D. You're playing D&D. This whole apartment is playing D&D.
While the characters are meant to enjoy the impression, it's clear the actors are truly cracking up.
That's cute.
In The Ringer, during a scene where David lies about taking Johnny Knoxville and his friends for ice cream, Winston Jeffrey Arend suddenly shouts,
"When the f*** did we get ice cream?"
This line was completely improvised, and Knoxville immediately broke character, cracking up on camera.
"When the f*** did we get ice cream?"
Unsure what that movie is, but that sounds like it would have been a line that kind of just stuck. Like people referenced it.
In Squid Game Episode 1, Jung Gi-hun accidentally bumps into Se-byuk, hurriedly picks up her coffee, puts the straw back in, and hands it to her before running off. This was improvised, and the actress playing Se-byuk couldn't help but laugh. If you look closely, you can see Se-byuk shaking with laughter as he flees. In So I Married an Axe-Murderer, Mike Myers' over-the-top performance as Stuart Mackenzie was so hilarious that Anthony LaPaglia couldn't keep a straight face.
Oh, I hated the Colonel with his wee, beady eyes and that smug look on his face.
During Stewart's rant about KFC's Colonel Sanders, LaPaglia's genuine laughter made it into the final cut, after reportedly needing over 50 takes to get through the scene.
Oh, you're gonna buy my chicken, oh!
Ah, he sounds like Shrek. Which, I think I discovered, the voice actor of Shrek did the entire movie without an accent, listened to it, and then thought, he needs an accent, and they redid it. I'm gonna look that up, and if I find out it's not true, it can be cut out of the video.
Okay, Novocaine. Here we are, Novocaine. Take a firm hold of the hypodermic needle, right.
In The Carol Burnett Show, Tim Conway was known for making his co-stars crack up on set. One of his most famous moments happened in the dentist sketch, where his character accidentally injects himself with anesthetic multiple times.
I know it's fake, but...
Harvey Korman, playing the patient, was stuck in the dentist's chair and had no choice but to watch the chaos unfold. He tried to stay serious, but Conway's hilarious improvisation made it impossible, leading to one of the show's funniest unscripted moments. In Seinfeld's The Merv Griffin Show episode, Jason Alexander and Julia Louis-Dreyfus briefly break character when Michael Richards adjusts his tie and makes exaggerated eating noises.
All right, let's take a short break.
His perfect timing and physical comedy make it almost impossible for them to keep a straight face.
Okay, we're back.
In Dr. Strangelove, Peter Sellers improvised much of the scene where Dr. Strangelove's hand seemingly has a mind of its own. His performance was so unexpectedly funny that co-star Peter Bull briefly broke character, laughing in the background. It's curious whether Kubrick missed it on the day, or if it simply made him smile as well.
It's so nice that it's a mix of old and new. Didn't really expect Squid Games to be in here. And then that one's clearly very old. Might have even seen it referenced before, but don't remember it enough to where I can enjoy it again. Imagine fighting your arm in front of like 30 plus men and being serious too. Like this is just very serious situation, very unfortunate. Be hard not to break character. Kind of shocked that only one of them smiled.
In White Christmas, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye's performance of the Sisters song wasn't originally in the script. The duo first performed it as a joke to make the crew laugh, but the filmmakers loved it so much they added it to the movie. During the final take, Crosby burst into laughter near the end, but it looked so natural that they kept it in the film.
Wow, a whole thing.
In Friends, during the scene where Ross plays the bagpipes, Jennifer Aniston visibly breaks character as Phoebe starts singing along. In the bloopers, the entire cast struggles to keep it together, with everyone cracking up. While most of their laughter had to be cut, Rachel's reaction was too funny to remove, so it made it into the final episode.
It just seems like such a fun place to work. Again, could be wrong with all some of the stuff. I don't know, but just speaking on the moment, it seems so fun. What a Phoebe thing to do. She really did do that character very well, especially to be able to improvise something as random as singing along to bagpipes. And love Rachel's reaction. She genuinely looked so shocked. The others' reactions were good too, but hers was very convincing. Well, because it was real, but good that they would leave it in because it was very authentic. I believe Guardians of the Galaxy, the director of that movie, maybe it wasn't the director, someone in charge of Guardians of the Galaxy was given complete creative freedom to do almost whatever you wanted with the material. And picking all of the music, picking certain things that the characters did. That's why it was such a successful movie, because you just let a man with a vision do what he did best, which is, like, do that.
In Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Ewan McGregor struggled to say younglings with a straight face.
Killing younglings.
Not Anakin.
He paused, took a deep breath, and after delivering the line, quickly covered his mouth to hide his smile. In Men in Black, Tommy Lee Jones had a hard time keeping a straight face while interrogating Frank the Pug. The dog's funny face made him crack a smile, and it stayed in the final cut. In Saturday Night Live Season 3 during Weekend Update, John Belushi was reporting on an oil spill using a toy boat filled with oil. When he accidentally tipped it over, spilling oil on his hand and the desk, Dan Aykroyd struggled to keep a straight face.
Hey, okay.
Noticing this, Belushi makes it even harder for him by playfully threatening to smear oil on him, causing Aykroyd to break character completely.
You know, it's good to wear an old suit, because you could get pretty messy, huh, Danny? Hey, Belle.
In The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Steve Carell insisted on real waxing for authenticity, and his reactions were completely genuine. The pain was so bad, he swore never to do it again.
Oh, and women do that regularly. Well,
Paul Rudd laughed
not for
openly, while
chest hair.
Romany Malco struggled to stay in character. Seth Rogen's reactions fit perfectly, and even the waxer Mickey Mia could barely hold it together, making the scene even funnier.
Steve Carell performing his own stunts. Oh, good for them. It's nice to know that they didn't just shave his hair and then like lay down a piece of tape and he pretended. It genuinely was red. He genuinely sounded he was in pain, and everybody was genuinely laughing. So it was authentic.
In SNL's Bill Clinton McDonald's sketch, Phil Hartman hilariously eats customers' food while explaining policy.
A hot apple pie. It's just going to end up in the hands of warlords.
At one point, he actually chokes for a second, forcing Rob Schneider to hand him a beverage, but Hartman seamlessly plays it off like a pro.
Oh, goodness.
In Community's virtual table read of cooperative polygraphy, Pedro Pascal struggled to keep a straight face during the sperm gifting scene, causing the entire cast to break character.
I also leave you this liquid nitrogen-cooled cylinder of my hyperviral sperm in case you're lesbian.
Wow.
In Veep,
Joel's
during the
different.
Nicknames episode, Julia Louis-Dreyfus breaks character after delivering a wild line, barely managing to finish her next one.
That's like trying to use a croissant as a f***ing dildo.
Playing through the choking one live is really impressive because, well, you're trying not to choke.
I've had better.
In Liar Liar, Jim Carrey had everyone laughing when he grabbed a metal pitcher, pretended to pee in it, and completely threw off the scene. Though this didn't make the final cut, it was a hilarious blooper. In The Office, a blooper shows John Krasinski struggling to keep a straight face after Rainn Wilson's deadpan delivery, ultimately making him break.
May you fight with the strength of 10 full-grown men.
Michael, there's a Troy.
Genuine laughter. That's so cool. Again, just seems like a fun environment. Can't imagine what it's like to work on set with a comedy show, because then it's just like that every day. Especially somebody like Dwight. I missed his name, or I already don't remember, but that actor seems really good at playing his character. They're all great, but he just kind of seems to stand out, so it seems like it would be really hard to respond to him deadpan and outdo his deadpan just not smile and laugh. So, I don't know. It's fun to watch people break character because they're laughing and they're having such a good time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, make sure you check out all my links down below, including my live streaming, which is on my other YouTube channel or on my Twitch. And I'll see you all next time.